and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and it is going to be May already, and we are here to tell you about all the stuff that we're going to do for May. I'm still stuck back on last summer.
Well,
I am.
Well, you might as well just catch up because
I just remember,
you're behind now.
I know. I don't know where it goes. It just goes by so quickly, and now we've already been planning summer.
Yes.
It's insane. I don't, if people knew how far in advance we have to plan.
Yes. Yeah, and I try to explain that to the teens when I have them, like, during my volunteer meeting, they shoot out ideas of things they like to do, and I was like, well, everything's planned out at least 3 to 4 months ahead of time. So, like, what do you want to do next Christmas?
Right, pretty much. Well, we have to. I mean, I even have programs slotted in there for December because our calendar fills up, and that's the only way that we can reserve a room. We have to reserve it, and we're, the whole library. There's, adult programming, teen program, tween programming, kids, and, and limited rooms that we can host it all in.
There's so much space and so much time in the day to do it all.
Yep. How about our shirts?
Yeah, Miss Linda made these.
I did. I made these.
One of her originals.
Yes, it is, and let me know if you want to order them.
Hey, Rita spelled correctly, so that's good.
I know. I did. That's a good point. Oh, God, would that have been
embarrassing. And it goes with the theme. Last year for Mother's Day, Lucas had to make something at school where, like, it was like a booklet, I guess, and he had to draw multiple pictures of me doing whatever, and in every single picture he drew of me, my shirt said "read" on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well,
here it is.
Here it goes again. Apparently all my shirts say "read."
Deja vu. He knew what was coming. Yeah. Well, that's what we do.
It's part of our wardrobe.
Yeah, it's part of our wardrobe to support and get other people to read.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Perfect.
All right. So we'll be walking billboards. All right, where are we going with this?
All right.
Oh, yeah, you know what? To mention, unbelievable that the last day of spring programs is the middle of May.
Yes.
May 16th.
Because we have a lot to do to get ready for summer. Yeah,
we do. And I know, and even for like the kickoff is the next really big thing, right? That we'll tell everybody about, as that approaches. Probably, well, no, we need to talk about it a little bit because that's going to be the 1st of June.
So we can, June 7th is the kickoff.
The first Saturday in June.
Save the date.
It is filled with all kinds of fun activities that we're going to do. We have our favorites, Josh and Gab. They're there from noon until 1. And what else?
The Andy Warhol Museum is going to be here to offer printmaking.
That'll be fun. That's different.
The winners of the 2025 bookmark contest will be announced and awarded.
Oh my gosh, there's been so many entries.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to look at them all.
Me too. It's exciting. We have fun judging that. All kinds of activities, so you don't want to miss it. Just be there to help kick off summer.
Yeah.
And the next time that we get together for these, it'll the next time when we talk about June, it's going to actually happen that first week in June. Yeah. So it's good for us to have you save that date.
Yes, you definitely want to block your calendar off because you don't want to miss it. It is one of the most fun days
just
to come
fun.
to the library.
Yeah, you get excited about the summer. The kids are all off. We get the kids in there. And I always say, like, with people like, oh, what do you do in the summer? You get time off? What? No. I say, I tell people that is the worst time for us to take off if we don't have to. I mean, we're, sometimes, I think, we cover for each other and it's all good, but that is our busy season.
Yes.
Like Christmas is to retailers, the summer is to the libraries, only because we're active.
Yeah.
And if we weren't,
so many
we could sit here and do nothing all summer long and go on vacations.
But we fill the calendar with stuff to do,
pool.
So that way you can come to the library.
Yeah, instead, we want you there. Except for one day, we're closed on Memorial Day, of course.
Yes, coming up Memorial Day. And I can't believe Memorial Day weekend is coming.
No, I know. That's why I said it's May. Yeah. And that, for me, Memorial Day just might as well be the beginning of summer.
Yes.
And that's it. Don't the pools open and everything?
Yeah, probably.
Memorial Day weekend. All right.
All right, well, here we go.
All right.
So, beginning in May, on May 3rd, we're going to be doing a program for teens. This is really fun, and it kind of is going to, in some ways, kickstart the theme for summer reading. So the summer reading theme is Color Your World. So we're going to be talking about all different colors. And so to kind of get us ready for that, we're going to have the teens come into the teen room on May 3rd to decorate a bookend. And the list will live in the library. And you can have your own personal touch. This one was painted by a teen a couple years ago. It kind of has like that, what do they call that when they fade into different colors like that?
Yeah,
I forget. But anyways, so you can have your own personal touch on the teen room by coming and painting a bookend that will live in the teen room on our shelves with our books. So you can come and do that. So you
just keep them and use them. They don't take them home.
No, they stay here with us.
That's so sweet.
So that when you come into the library, you'll be like, oh, I made that one. So it gives you your own little personal touch to the library. Yes.
I love it.
So that's going to be May 3rd at 2. And then we have coming up on May 8th our QED night. Our QED night's kind of falling earlier in the month because it's always the second Thursday, but because of how the month works out, it's actually going to be on the 8th, which is pretty earlier in the month than usual. But we're doing Work It Out Wombats, which is a series we've never done before. It's relatively newer property with PBS Kids. And it involves a lot of computation and critical thinking skills.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. And because it's a relatively newer property, they sent me so many cool things to give the kids, like big sticker scenes and all kinds of really cool stuff.
Is that one stuff from them?
Yes.
That box?
Yeah.
I won't give it away, but
fun stuff.
We did get a box of fun stuff from them.
Yeah, so you will get to do that on the 8th at 6:30. So make sure you get signed up for these programs because hopefully they will fill up.
It's a nice partnership.
Yeah, it has been. We've done it for a long time.
It really has been. They've been very good to us in the programming, and when I do Wildcrats, you know, getting some fun things from them for Wildcrats. So we love it and we thank them. Okay, so the tweens are going to design their own buttons.
Yep, I forgot to bring one.
Oh, that's okay. So that's fun. And this one you do get to take home. So you're going to come in and design buttons and take them. And boy, I think that would be fun. You could even, it's on Tuesday, May 6th. And the teens are 6 to 6:45, but the tweens are right after school, 4 to 4:45. And it's right before, like a week before Mother's Day. You could make one
your mom
for
a
your
button.
mom or grandma.
Yeah.
You know, or anybody.
Number one mom button.
Exactly. Or something really sweet. Why not?
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
And it would be free.
Or you can make one that says, yay, end of the school year, woohoo.
I love the library.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course. I heart the library. Okay. Especially ours. Again, these are really taking off. We do these trivia times with the tweens and the teens. And this one's going to be on the 13th. It's a Tuesday, 4 to 5 for the tweens, 6:30 to 7:30 for the teens. Like I said, on Tuesday, May 13th, do you happen to know what
Star Wars? Because of May the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucas got to be the beta tester.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
For Take Your Child to Work Day, and he thought that he would know all the Star Wars things, and he did not.
No.
And he was surprised that I knew more than he thought I would, because I competed against him. Yeah.
Ooh, I'd have a tough time with that.
Well, only because I've read so many Star Wars books to him over the years.
Oh.
So and then he and played the different games and watched the different things. So. But yeah, it was fun. So it's a good one. I think the kids will really enjoy it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I would not do well in that contest. You know, I just never. I don't know, at the beginning, I've never read a Star Wars book.
No. Well, I've read the picture books to the kids.
Yeah, I never even did that. My kids didn't get the Star Wars read to them. Other books, but not Star Wars.
Yeah.
And yes, I would
not
do well. Okay, sensory story time with Mary Ann. I don't know if I told you the last one was canceled.
Yeah, she had emailed me too. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be back and running on this one.
Yeah, she had a family emergency. So if you missed it in April, she is going to be back let's see, May 15th. That's a Thursday morning from 10 until 10:30. She was extremely apologetic, but emergencies happen, and we don't have, you don't have control of that. And, we got a hold of everybody, of course, but try again. So get on there and register. It's a limited registration. She keeps her group small. Come see Marianne.
And that is the last one so we only run those during the school year. So that's going to be the last one of the school year. And this just kind of got added on immediately following that. Her and another occupational therapist are going to stick around and offer free screenings. So you can bring your child in, whether you're coming to sensory story time or not, you can come over to the library and get a free screening to see if your child would need any additional services.
So we'll be putting up info about that, because you don't just come and stop in. We'll be specific.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's on the calendar, so we're just going to make sure we let people know about it.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, it just happened. So we'll do that, and then I think it'll be cool. American Girl Book Club is my favorite program of the month. Let's just be honest.
Of course.
I really have.
I can tell.
I've been having so much fun with it. This month we're discussing Rebecca, the Sound of the Applause. Rebecca is, her family is immigrants from Russia, and her family is Jewish during 1914 in New York City. Her uncle is kind of like, I don't know what the word would be, like maybe the rebel of the family, kind of stands out because he is an actor. And back then, like, actors kind of didn't really have like this glamorous kind of, like, if you were an actor, an actress, like it was almost kind of looked down upon a little bit.
Okay.
People did think you were glamorous, but they also were like, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. Like, that shouldn't be your job type of thing. So her uncle is an actor, and she wants to be an actress, and her family is like, no, you are a young girl, you should not be an actress.
Okay.
So that's the story is about. So I'm looking forward to finishing it and discussing it on May 15th. Again, the first 5 that sign up do get a free copy of the book. I have a couple of books that need to come get picked up, and we will be discussing the book, and we have a really fun craft that we're making for Rebecca on the 15th.
Excellent.
And then the following week, on the 22nd, I started we've done this before, but I decided to do it more on a monthly basis. These teen taste test challenges. We did one in April. It was really fun. It was the kids get blindfolded, and it was Easter candy. So they were given like different Peeps. They had to guess what flavor the Peep was. Different jelly beans, had to guess what flavor the jelly bean was, stuff like that. So for May, we're going to be taste testing different sodas. And so like I might have a couple different like brown sodas, like maybe a Coke and a Pepsi. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference between like that and Dr. Pepper or root beer? And I was surprised when we did it, like that the kid, like how many didn't know. So, or like diet versus not, like regular,
Yeah, didn't know the difference.
So that will be a lot of fun. So we're going to do that on the 22nd at 6:30. But make sure you do get signed up so we know how much supplies to purchase.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I know you guys always have fun with that.
We do.
And you come up with cool things.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Very good. Pat on the back.
Thanps. Makes me thirsty just thinking, but I could go for a nice like
a
soda.
Room service.
Like a Diet Coke right about now. Sounds great.
Exactly.
Sounds refreshing.
Somebody please do that for us. Anything. Excellent. Tween Book Club. The Tween Book Club last week was we had just had it because last month we talked about The Secret Zoo, which was good.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty wild out there, fantasy and a lot of adventure in it, and the kids loved it.
Yeah, nice.
I was surprised. I always like to ask right away who liked it.
Yeah.
First of all, I like to ask who finished it, because sometimes you just don't get time to finish the book. But, say, okay, well, these are going to be spoiler alerts talking about it, but still finish it so you can see. Anyway, so this month we're doing Following Baxter by Barbara Curley, and it is on Thursday, May 22nd at 4 o'clock till 4:45. And like the American Girl Book Club, the first 5 that register, see, look how cute the cover is.
Oh, I guess Baxter's the dog.
Yep.
He's on the loose.
Yep, he is. people chasing.
Baxter's a good solid name for a dog. I
I
feel
like that.
I do too.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, so that should be, that's the next read. It's an easy read. It's quick, short. I wanted it to be quick, short, and cute, and who doesn't love dogs?
Can't go wrong with a good dog story.
For the end of the school year.
Yeah.
And then when we start talking about my summer picks, really fun that have to do with our theme.
Nice.
It's really going to be different and fun. So that is Thursday, May 22nd, 4 o'clock. Get your kids registered so that they can get a complimentary book, first 5 of you. Yeah, we love giving things away.
Yeah, awesome. So that looks like a good one. I love a good dog story myself. So another one of our monthly programs that we've been doing. So we said trivia is on a monthly basis. The taste test challenge is on a monthly basis. These are all T words too. Junk journaling, tween and teen junk journaling. That's also on a monthly basis. And the kids have really been enjoying that. And what junk journaling is kind of where you take journaling and scrapbooking combined, and it can be whatever you want it to be. So some of the teens actually have been bringing in their own book and adding to it each month, which has been fun to watch. And then some of the tweens kind of do it a little bit differently, where they just want to make like a page, or they want to just do a collage, or whatever they want to do. We provide all the materials and some snacks. You can just sit around and really be creative. It's been really, like, they create some like really beautiful pieces of work.
I have seen, and I agree with you, it is such a cool concept.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw even just samples to show the kids, and then what the kids came up with, so cool. It really does let you just relax and create.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, so it's awesome, and it's real. And for us as the staff, it's pretty easy to do because we have so many cool supplies already. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody.
So do they don't have to bring anything, not even a journal,
or whatever they want. They can if they want to. Like I said, the teens, a couple of them wanted to create a book that they would keep adding to.
Okay.
But if not, no, we'll provide everything, and they make, if you want to do just a page, she'll provide you the page to make it be like you can just slide it into like a page protector.
Oh, sure.
And slide it into a binder or something like that. So.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. And then everybody loves bracelet making. We'll be doing that throughout the summer too.
My gosh.
So the tween bracelet making on Thursday, the 29th, right after school. Come over, make some bracelets. That'll be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun. You know, these ones that have become more regular for teens and tweens are really some fun things.
Yeah, and then something they can think about each month, you know, like, oh, I really like to do trivia, so I'll go the second week I want to go do trivia.
They get used to.
Yeah, like part of their routine, you know, kind of like the kids that come to chess, like they go to chess every single month, and it's part of their routine too.
Right. Yeah, I like that. We're really building up nice group of kids, and, you know, like you said, just regular things that you can count on.
Yeah.
And that they can come.
You know that you're going to have fun.
Absolutely. Okay, so.
It's exciting.
Oh, it is exciting. And now, then comes getting ready for the summer. So the tween bracelet making was on May 29th, that Thursday. 30 days has September, April, May. April, wait.
The decorating dine's also on the 29th, if this helps you.
Yeah. Oh, that's on the 29th?
Yeah.
No, I was just trying to think of how many days were in May.
Oh.
Is it 30 or
There's
31?
31, I think.
Okay. The reason I was asking is because...
You're making yourself do too much math. Is what
I know.
You do.
This is not the time for my math facts or for figuring out months. Is the fact that it is the end of May. And with the end of May comes getting ready.
June is busting out all over.
Go ahead.
That's all I got.
Oh, that's all you got.
Isn't that how it goes, though?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so we are getting ready for June. So the end of May, we'll start seeing a transformation of the Youth Services Department in particular for summer, getting ready for summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love seeing what they come up with.
Yes. And this year, because our summer theme is Color Our World, it is going to be colorful. Yes. It is. I have seen so many great ideas through, we love Pinterest and through Facebook groups and, different librarian things that we follow. there's so many cute, clever ideas.
Yeah. Well, send them my way so I can make the kids put it together for us.
Yeah, I will, because there are so many cute things that I look at them and I think, wow, you might even be able to do that. Because, you know, they're big things and they're so creative. But if it's like that, if it's spelled out for me, you know, I don't know that I would. I know I wouldn't have come up with them on my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've thought about those. And then you look at that and go, that would be so cool. So, yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Anyway, so during that, you said that's on the 29th?
Yes.
We're going to bring in the teens to decorate. Is it your volunteers that come in?
Yep.
Is that during a volunteer? Is that a Thursday?
Yes. It's the
Okay.
last Thursday of the month. They're going to come in with myself and our intern, Miss Lily, and just transform the entire youth services department for the summer. So yeah, we'll have to get all of our ideas together, and then let them
make sure we have all this stuff for them, and make sure that we have food.
Yes,
it is a decorate and dine.
So pizza, refreshments will be provided, so you can kind of munch and decorate. Last year they came up with some really cool stuff, like with the maps and all the mountains and all those different things for the adventure. So I'm looking forward to see what we come up with for the Color Your World.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be fun. And next month when we get together to bring our events to you on Book Buzz, we will be wearing our summer shirts.
Yeah, so tie-dyed by us.
Yep. We came up with a nice little design for the shirts. We liked our ideas better than what we were seeing. And we
thought we did. We'll see how it
that's true. Well, that's true. We were talking about it earlier and about tie-dyeing, and that my shirt would probably have a lot of brown colors on it, which means all the colors mixed together. Since we're at the end of this anyway, you know, without major stuff, let me just say, I had never tie-dyed before until we started tie-dyeing at the library.
Wow.
When I tie-dyed,
not even like with your kids, like the Girl Scout troops and stuff like that?
No.
No?
No. No, and I did all of that with the kids.
Yeah, I know. That's why I figured you would have had an experience.
No, not even daisies.
I never did it in the method that we do. In the method we use with the squirt bottles, you do have less likely chance of turning your shirt brown. I remember doing it like in 4th grade at the 4th grade picnic opposite, and then we just dumped it into big buckets of dye, and we just like dunked the shirt into it. But then you would dunk it in another color, and then you dunk it in another color, and yeah, it was like this purpley brown color.
Really?
In the end, yeah.
Oh. So while we're doing it, I think I stand a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made a couple shirts because of that. And they're like, all right.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
We have fun with it.
Yeah. So it'll be colorful for next time.
Yeah.
So what else you want to talk about? Anything fun? We have 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. Then let's talk about a new addition to the collection.
All right.
So we have a brand new addition to the collection. This is, I'll open it up and reveal. If you don't know by the face.
I'll play Vanna.
This is a Tony box. And what a Tony box is, it is an audio player that you stick a little character on the top and it reads a story to you. So I have the Cat in the Hat. No, I haven't even turned this on yet, so let me see if I even can.
I was going to say...
I didn't test to see if the batteries work, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. Do they charge, or do you always have to have it plugged in?
No, I don't think you have to have it plugged in. I think you can charge it.
Okay. Yeah, so this was another thing while you're looking at that came to our attention. There were a lot of discussion on these
Tony
Tonys.
Box's ears.
I had never heard of them. My kids are grown. I'll probably start hearing more of this as I'm expecting.
Here we go.
Grandchild.
There he goes. And I'm guessing this turns the volume up.
Does it?
That goes up.
Oh,
the bigger ear makes it louder. Isn't that cute?
Hear it?
I think so.
I sat there with
There's a little button here.
Oh.
We sat there, we two, and I said,
"How I wish we had something to do."
Aww.
too wet to go out,
so cool.
Too cold
And then,
to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing.
If you tip
at
it,
all.
It
We
changes
did
this.
nothing
It
at all.
goes forward or backwards.
So all we could do was to sit. And we did not
And
like
you can
it.
charge it up,
Not
and if you
one
take it
little
off,
bit.
it turns it off. So we're going to be circulating these, and you can check out the box itself, which a lot of kids maybe already have boxes. But the cool thing is we have 100 characters that we're also adding to our collection.
Yes.
So you can check. So if you already have a Tony box, you can check out more characters. If you don't have a Tony box, you can check out the box and characters. We have 5 boxes and 100 characters so far that are added to our collection. We are really excited. This was a brand new thing. I'm not really familiar with it.
No, me neither.
But I know people that have them. I keep seeing them on social media and in different ads and stuff. So I'm really excited and I love the cases.
I know.
Yeah, so cute. So we'll be circulating these probably at some point in May, if not beginning of June. We're in the process of still kind of getting them all together, and then we're going to get them cataloged and out to you. So that way, this is something great you can add over the summer. Once it's charged up, like this one is, it will play. It does not need Wi-Fi, so you can have your kids listen to it in the vehicles, like on road trips or at home while they're playing, whatever you want to do.
Something went
I love it. And it picks up right where you left off. So when you take it off, you can change the different characters and read different stories. And we do have all the instructions, because I had never even looked at this before. So we have all the instructions right here on how to use it. So that's how I was able to figure it out really quickly. And there's also some information about the Tony boxes in there. And then on the bag itself, it will provide you with the stories that they have. So this one has The Cat in the Hat. It also has Dr. Seuss's ABC, Walking in My Pocket, If I Ran a Circus, a couple of different stories. And it tells you more about some Tony Box facts. So can you use these characters at home? Do you have to already have an account? No, you do not have to have an account, and you will not be able to add our characters permanently onto your account. So as long as you're on Wi-Fi at your house, if you have a Tony box and you stick it on, he will play, but then it will not keep the material on your loaded to your box after that. You have to check them out. Just like when you get a video game, you have to have the disc itself for it to work.
So hopefully next time when we're together to start promoting June, we'll have more that we can show. We'll bring some of them in, and hopefully by then we'll be able to circulate them.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. We only have a couple seconds left, but I'm excited. I was excited when I saw even one from Wildcrats.
Yeah, we do a Wildcat one.
Yeah, so there's all kinds, like different
Disney characters, superheroes,
different topics.
Tons of different children's books, National Geographic, so there's some nonfiction ones. We have a really wide variety that we use to kick off our collection, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, so hopefully next month you'll learn more and see more about Tony's.
Yeah.
Until then,
have a good one.
Yeah. See you
next time.
In May, at the end of May. June. I don't know.